G'day and welcome to Roger's BV Booster Tips, golden nuggets to help you become successful in whatever business that you might be in. I'm Roger and today I want to give you some practical advice on prospecting, a simple three-step approach to start the conversation. Now, this was actually reminded to me by one of my downline in Drink ACT. He's actually been one of my star performers for the past few years. But his BV and team growth had stalled late last year and he was kind of stuck. And I said, mate, look back and do what you did back in 2008 when your business was peaking, repeat that and you'll be back on track in no time. Well, bad news, so much for empowering leadership, because his BV boost wouldn't have bought his kids their Happy Meals. What the hell was going on? Because other team members were bringing in strong growth in revenue and team members. So I looked in the mirror and I thought, Jesus Christ, well, Christmas just round the corner. Right, anyways, we're in 2011, right? It's a brand new year. It is truly time to reflect, to refocus on our dreams and to get back to basics. Now, it doesn't matter whether you are in my Drink ACT or my Send Our Card Success team, because this principle works with Amway, with Meditech, USANA, Monavi, Herbalife, Vema, any MLM, any home-based business, even any conventional business where you need to present something to the prospect. Now, for MLM and network marketing, this is absolutely brilliant because it works. And it goes like this, very, very simple. Hey, have you got 15 minutes? There's something I'd like to show you. Now, you may or may not be interested. Now, we'll break this up into the three parts. Very, very simple. Now, part one, have you got 15 minutes? Which basically says I'm not going to waste a lot of your time. I'm not going to take a lot of your time because I know that you're busy. So you're respectful of the other person. Now, secondly, there's something I'd like to show you. Not something I want to sell you or something I want to convince you, or I just want to show you something. And thirdly, and probably the most important, is, hey, you may or may not be interested. Now, just be cool about it. No pressure. You want to take the pressure off, and this is how you do it. Because if you take the super mega enthusiastic, I'm over the moon about my products, my business, and the comp plan kind of approach, and you go, hey man, you're going to love this, man. You know, like, guess what? I've got news for you, mate. It's going to make everybody put their defenses up, because they're not going to share your enthusiasm, right? Now, if you say, hey mate, you may or may not be interested, it's going to take the defences down. Now, if you're going to do your meeting at, say, a local Starbucks or a Zarafis, then you might say, hey, you may or may not be interested, but I'll shout you a coffee as well, eh? Got nothing to lose, cost nothing to lose. And that's it. That will take the defences down. Now, you can rephrase your opener by mixing it up. You can say, hey, you may or may not be interested. There's something I want to show you. It's going to take about 15 minutes, you know. Or you may or may not be interested. There's something I want to show you. It's going to take about 15 minutes. I reckon over coffee, you might shout, what do you reckon? And that's it. That simple, no pressure approach will start the conversation, and maybe your product or your service, your presentation takes 15 minutes or 10 minutes or maybe even 5 minutes. Whatever it may be, 15 minutes, 17 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it is. Hey, I've got something to show you. It's going to take about yay minutes. You may or may not be interested. Use that approach, because that simple three-step approach for starting the conversation, you've got to see your BV, your team growth, and your commissions go through the roof. So, from flooded out Queensland, my wish for you is that you decide to become successful and rise above the masses. I love yous all, especially my Drink ACT and Send Our Card Success teams. Lookers and lurkers, we have a special way, so stay tuned until next week, because in the next episode of Roger's BV Booster Tips, I'm going to tell you why duplication is better than skill, the gift of gab, and excellent presentation skills. Until then, live with passion. Remember, life's too short, so go forward, grab the bull by the horns, and see you at the top.